Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's much better at talking about success than actually reaching it. You'll notice he likes to dream and speak with confidence. But when the time comes to put in long hours or grit through hard times, he often gives up or gets distracted. Frustration could make him act out or blame others if he doesn't move ahead quickly.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When work problems come up, he's likely to get upset quickly and may lash out or complain rather than calmly finding a solution. Instead of bouncing back strong, he gets frustrated, and you might see angry reactions like yelling, blaming others, or giving up on the task. So expect more breakdowns than true resilience when times are tough.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He tries to be polite and show care for others, but his quick temper and pushy attitude make work relationships tricky. Co-workers might find him pleasant at first because he is courteous and seems understanding, but arguments and conflicts often follow when he doesn't get his way. It's likely he's known for drama rather than for steady respect.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He's likely to be proud of you and show you support, at least on the surface. He's not the type to get jealous quietly, but sometimes his emotions run high, so there may be moments when your success makes him feel restless or left behind. Still, his warm and understanding side means he mostly wants to see you happy.
What if you start earning more than him?
He might feel a mix of emotions if you earn more than him. On good days, he'll act supportive and try to show he cares about your happiness. He could sometimes feel insecure or left behind, leading to small arguments or sulky behavior.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is more likely to spend without much thought rather than saving or planning ahead. He doesn't enjoy sticking to strict rules or routines, so careful budgeting is not really his style. This can mean fun outings and nice gifts, but also trouble if bills pile up later.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He often tries to look more successful or stylish than his income allows. You might notice him buying nice things or going out even when it doesn't really fit his budget. just to keep up appearances or impress others. He enjoys the finer side of life and likes attention, so sometimes he chooses image over financial safety.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's open handed and generous, often going out of his way to help others or make them feel special. He enjoys giving gifts, treating people, and showing warmth, even if it means stretching his wallet. Overall, he's someone who likes to give rather than keep things just for himself.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is more likely to be open and gentle about money rather than secretive or controlling. He tries to discuss things calmly and treats others with kindness, so you can expect him to share what's going on if you ask. He does not enjoy playing power games or keeping strict control, so it's unlikely you'll feel trapped.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He's generally kind and doesn't believe housework is only your job, but he may not step up and do his fair share without some nudging. He doesn't like routines or strict organization, so he might leave tasks undone or forget his responsibilities around the house. You may have to remind him or make chores more enjoyable to get his help.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is willing to help with chores and baby care, but he's not likely to take full charge or be very organized about it. He'll step in when you ask, often with warmth and kindness, but he might get distracted or do things his own way, sometimes leaving tasks half done. He wants to support you, though you might have to show him exactly what needs doing and sometimes pick up after his efforts.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly cares about your feelings and wants to show kindness, but when conversations turn tense, he's quick to defend himself and could get emotional or loud. Sometimes he argues more to stand his ground than to really listen, especially if he feels criticized. While deep down he wishes to understand your side and keep peace, his first reaction is often to protect his ego.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can lose control and say things that are sharp or hurtful. His emotions run high and his reactions might be loud, sarcastic, or even aggressive if pushed too far. He doesn't usually mean to be cruel, but he isn't good at holding back in tense moments.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he is the kind of man who gets angry quickly. His temper can flare up over small things, and he might react sharply, raise his voice, or say hurtful things before thinking it through. Even if he is loving and kind at other times, frequent anger can lead to pain and stress at home.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
Saying sorry and truly taking responsibility is hard for him. Even though he cares about you, his first reaction is usually to defend himself or blame someone else, especially when emotions are high. It might take time and calm moments for him to realize his part and offer an apology.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He tries to be polite and considerate, but when emotions run high or he feels strongly, he might push against your boundaries without fully realizing. If you say no, he may argue or try to persuade you, not out of cruelty, but because he struggles to accept rules or limits. If you value respect and personal space, this is something you'll need to address and not ignore.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He has big feelings and reacts quickly, so he might feel rejected or hurt, even if it's not about him. If you're with him, be prepared for some emotional ups and downs around this topic and be gentle but firm with your needs.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can mostly trust him to handle private moments with care. He values kindness and has good intentions, so he isn't the type to share personal things or use them to hurt or embarrass you once tempers cool. It's rare but possible, so it's wise to notice how he acts during fights.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally warm and caring, but he can be easily swayed by attention and excitement from others if he's not fully happy or feels unappreciated at home. He enjoys feeling admired and might get caught up in the moment, especially if someone flatters him or makes him feel special. If you want lasting loyalty, you'll need to keep the bond strong and have open talks about trust. Otherwise, his attention might stray.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He doesn't usually start out controlling, but his strong emotions and quick reactions mean he can get jealous or possessive. Especially if he feels insecure or not valued in the relationship, he might question who you talk to, get upset if you spend time with other men, or want to know where you are. These behaviors can grow over time if not addressed early.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, with him, what might seem like protective behavior can easily slip into being controlling. He can get emotional and possessive, wanting to decide who you meet or what you do, all while saying it's for your own good. It's important to see the difference. True care respects your choices, but control tries to shape them.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He wants to be loving and present as a father, but he is not the best at sharing tasks or being dependable with routines. While he likes the idea of working as a team, in practice he might leave most of the daily parenting jobs to you without realizing it. Open talks early on can help avoid frustration later.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may struggle to stay calm. His patience isn't very strong, and his emotions can get the better of him, leading to raised voices or sharp words. If you want a steady and gentle parent, this is something you'll need to think about seriously.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He has a warm and caring side, so he will often cheer you on as a mother and as your own person. He likes to see you happy and will usually praise your efforts both at home and outside it. In those moments, he might seem moody or needy.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
It's possible with him. While he seems warm and supportive about your career now, his feelings might change after you have a child. It's wise to have clear, honest talks early about your goals so you both know where you stand before big changes come.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will most likely act very polite and friendly on the surface with your parents, always using good manners and showing respect. He doesn't want to cause trouble and tries to keep things pleasant. But if things get tense or emotional, he might get upset easily or pull back. He will make an effort to be polite and get along with your family, especially at first, but he may not go out of his way to adjust deeply or make big changes in himself.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or gets too involved, he is likely to react with strong emotions rather than calmness. He may get impatient, raise his voice, or say things that make the situation more tense. While he wants to protect you, his way of handling family stress can actually make problems bigger.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, this is the kind of man who might be relaxed and modern with you in private, but expect you to act like a traditional, supportive wife when his relatives are around. He enjoys comfort and wants things to go smoothly. So he may ask you to dress a certain way, act respectfully, or follow family customs for the sake of appearances. Even if it's not how you usually are together, he's likely to value what others think and want to avoid any upset with his family.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
When there's tension, he will want to support you, but his actions might not always match his intentions. If the situation with his family gets emotional or stressful, he may struggle to stay calm and can end up caught in the middle. This can leave you feeling alone or unsupported during conflicts.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He does have some traits of a mummy's boy, especially if his mother is strong willed or emotional herself. When a conflict happens, he may find it hard to take a clear stand as he doesn't like upsetting close family. If pressure grows, he might quietly side with his mother or avoid standing up for you just to keep peace.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
There is a good chance he might share details of your fights or private life with his mother or sister, especially if he feels emotional or unsure about what to do. He's not doing this to betray you, but to seek comfort or advice from his family. This can cause tension between you and his family and make it hard to build trust at home.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B plus. He's a good guy. Being with this man every day is a mix of warmth and unpredictability. He can be loving, generous, and make you feel truly special, filling your life with small joys, affection, and support, especially when things are good.